Hey guys, welcome back. I don't know the last time I filmed. Also don't know where this clip's go, so we will see. I also might edit this part out. If you guys haven't known, because you guys haven't seen this angle at all, I rearranged my room. I know the decorations make no sense and they're crazy, but you know what? We live how we live here, okay? Okay, if you only saw the behind, you also would be like, what the fuck? So hey, we live here, okay? We just live and we vibe. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about my room right now. I'm talking about books. I'm gonna talk about books. I've read a lot of books recently. By a lot, I mean not many in the last month. I finished, pretty sure last time I updated you guys, I was reading this book every summer after. Finished it. Highlighted a lot, especially the ending. I won't show you, but by highlight I mean underlined. I don't highlight my books, I underline them with pencil and annotate them. And I probably egg people out because when I annotate I don't tab, I just annotate. That's it, that's all I do. But I have that. I bought books recently. If I can find them all, I'll show you guys. One of them, okay, found them all. One of them is a first edition of a book because it just came out. And I bought it while on vacation, so the traveling back with it, it did get a little damaged. But we don't really care because I'm going to damage our books anyways. I think a book looks better. Not looks better, but I think a book looks more loved. More loved when it's like, when it has its marks to it, you know? I try to keep them in nice, you guys saw that a little bit, nice-ish conditions, but I'm me and I just throw my book in a bag when I take it with me, or I just throw it in my car. So like they're not gonna be in pristine condition, and that's just how it is. But let me show you guys the books I bought recently. If I go by like how I bought them, this is from Stone Golden Summer, and this is what I mean by like it was damaged. You guys can see that. Yeah, the page is open right there, so that corner not pretty, but the rest of the book still looks nice. It's just pages right there are like bent upwards, but because it was in a backpack and I was traveling back home. But I'm about to sneeze. I know it. Okay, we should be good. Then recently I bought the other two Carley Fortune books because I read every summer after and I was like, oh, I really want to read another book. And I saw, when I was on my trip, I saw One Golden Summer. And I was like, I need this. So then, I was at the store the other day and I was like, well, might just get the other two because I heard that a character in one of these books, I don't remember which one, but one of these books shows up in that book. So because of that, I got the other two books. So we got Meet Me at the Lake, and the summer will be different. I have to look up which one is first because I don't know which one comes after. I'm pretty sure this one is after. No, it goes every summer after Meet Me at the Lake, and then this, and then One Golden Summer. But one, these books are beautiful. They look just stunning. Two, now I have all of her books that are like based off cuteness. And I'm obsessed. So I'm ready to read those. I also got Better Than the Movies. I got this one because a lot of people say that one, it's a cute little fluffy romance. Two, it explain it? From what, I don't read the back of books, but from what I know about it, it's like they fall in love when they're young. So, yeah, I have a young love story where I fell in love. I want a book that'll make me reminisce on my own love story. Like, I need a high school romance. Like, I need high school sweetheart love story. Have not found that in a book yet. Still out there on the search. So I'm hoping this gives me somewhat of those vibes. But if you guys have any book recommendations for a girlie that's trying to find basically a high school sweetheart's romance, love story, like romance book, let me know down in the comments because I need to find one. But yeah, these are all the books I've bought recently. I do want to get the next one to this, which I'm pretty sure, I don't even remember what it's called. But I know there's another one. I think it's like Just Like the Movies. I don't even know. But, what? Everyone hypes up this author. So I got shooketh because the author who wrote Today, Tonight, Tomorrow, there was like a thing about her book, like with the cover on here, like in the back, which threw me off. Her name's Rachel Lynn Solomon. I love that book series. I read the first one and the second one. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not wrong, there is a third one to it, which I want to get. I want to own the books. I don't physically own them. I read them on my Kindle, so. And you guys know I'm a trophy collector. So yeah. Yeah. Those are books I bought recently, things I want to read. So let's go to things I have read. Every summer after I showed you guys. And after that, I was kind of feeling like a dark romance. You know, I'm a mood reader, so like I have to like be in a mood to read a certain book. And I went from being in a fantasy mood and I read all my fantasy books that I own. I even bought more. So because of that, I'm waiting for those books to come out with those authors to come out with new books. So like I have Fearful coming out soon. We got Alex Alstos. We got Crown Tide, and then Grim and Oro Dual Crown, like those, their point of views. That coming out soon, so like those books I will be getting. So like the next few months I'm gonna be like dropping on books for fantasy, so I'm very happy about that, which means I'm gonna be doing a reread of the Powerless trilogy, which is probably gonna wreck my world. Same with, I don't know what that series is called. It's called, I call it the Light series. I don't know if that's what it's called. Also, sorry if you can hear the squeaking. It's because I leaned back my chair. Also, look at my bubba. It's so cold. But yeah. Where was I going with that? Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to be doing a reread soon for all the books that I have that are coming out with new books, so that like I'm refreshed, even though I just read the Light series like a month ago. Or maybe 2 months ago, I don't even know. I know I read it recently, but yeah, back to what I'm reading now. I wanted to read a dark romance, and I had options on here to read, like either I can like go back towards fantasy, or I could have read a thriller, or dark romance. Like those are my options on my Kindle, because I wanted to read on my Kindle. Because I'm getting tired of holding a physical book at the moment, because I've been reading physical books a lot. Like, I have not read on my Kindle in months, because I just like holding a physical book, especially because I like underlining and like adding my little notes. And on a Kindle, I know you can do that, but it's not as fun. It's also more annoying for underlining on your Kindle. But yeah, back to what I was studying. I read Butch and Blackwood by, who the fuck is it by? It's in the Ruinous Love trilogy. Who are you by? Why can I not get the information of this book in here? Brienne Weaver. Oh, I'm gonna put the book cover right there, so you know what I'm talking about. But I read Butcher and Blackboard, and I started Leather and Lark today. I'm like 3% through, so I've not read much of it. But let me just say, dark romance is kind of it right now. I'm loving the whole just, I don't know how to explain it, but like the chaoticness of it. And I was not affected by the cookies and cream ice cream scene as much as I thought I would be, because I got the book recommended to me by my sister, which crazy to read a dark romance that your sibling has read, because then you're like sitting there thinking like, oh my god, we both are sitting here reading this sex scene, we both have read this. I think that's wild. But yeah, it was good. I gave it 5 stars. I think 4.5, 5 stars. Really good. Loved it. Every second of it. Just some of it icked me out because I'm not a girl. I don't want to ruin the book. I think it's in the trigger warnings. Basically, one of the characters, I'm not gonna tell you who, one of the characters in the books has piercings down there, if you know what I mean. So that icked me out. But that's because like I thought about it and like yeah. No thank you. But other than that, beautiful book. Loved it. Very, very I don't know how to talk about it because it's like a dark romance and I feel like you guys all know like what I'm reading. But obviously that's what the point of this is. But yeah, I'm gonna start reading Leather and Lark. And then I also have Scythe and Sparrow, I think that's how you say it, the next book. So like, I'll put on the screen right here, the 2 books I'm gonna be reading. But I think after my dark romance, we'll see how I'm feeling, and I may pick up one of these to like calm down and read the fluffiness. And then I have a duology on here. What is it? That's not the first one. One Dark Window. I have that. That's a duology with 2 Twisted Crowns is the second one. I have that on here to read, or the Crescent City books. I have Crescent City, the second one to that, and the third one to it. So Crescent City, House of Flame and Shadow, and then House of Sky and Breath. I have those 3 books to read as well. So like it depends on like if I want to go to a fantasy mood, I'll read them. I have Crescent City on here, like the books in that series so far, and I'm scared of it due to the fact of what I've heard that it's a fantasy, but it's like a set in a now time. So it's like a fantasy, open fantasy, I think that's what it's called. And I've never read an open fantasy before, so it's not like a made-up world for my knowledge. So that's gonna like throw me off a little bit, I think. But we will see. We will see. Down the line, I think I'm gonna read my little smutty book and enjoy my little life. But yeah, and we'll see what I go to next. But I wanted to show you guys all the books I got recently. They're cute. Did any buy books? No. But did I? Yes. And will I be putting these on my shelves instead of some books that are currently on my shelves? Yes. Because I have a tiny bookshelf right now. You guys are sitting on it. I have a very tiny bookshelf that sits on top of my desk. I'll just show you guys. But because of that, I didn't have much room to put books on it because one, I've dedicated the top shelf to just fantasy. So due to that, plus I have bookends at the back, on the sides of them, so that like it looks all pretty and put together. So because of that shelf does not have many books on it. And then the shelf that you guys are sitting on is kind of a mix of, like, we have like mainly romances up until like this part, and then we have, I don't even know, we have like one more, we have a duology. I think there's a third book into it actually. I think I just found that out. We both die at the end, those books. I have those 2 books, the first and second one. And then I have 3 thrillers, and then the natural series, which, by the way, I recommend the natural series. It's so fucking good. Yeah. And then I have 2 books on top of each of these books, all these books, because I'm running out of space. I also have little decorations. I'm gonna have to show you guys my bookshelf. It's just, I also have pictures of my friends and my fiance, and I don't know if they want to be in my videos. So I will have to ask, or I might have to blur out their faces, because I have pictures of them on my bookshelf. I'm a girl who decorates a bookshelf, so you guys will see that, and the decorations do not make sense. For some of it. Most of it. But to me, they're cute. And I don't care. Like, I need to show you guys this. Like, my top, my fantasy shelf looks hilarious. But yeah. That was a big tangent for no reason. But yeah, I'm gonna read my book. See how it goes. I don't know where I'm gonna put these 3 books. There's not 3, there's 4. I don't know where I'm gonna put these 4 books, but yeah. Kind of finding new authors this year. It's kind of been a year of finding new authors and falling in love with reading. Even more than I fell in love with it last year. Because last year, I did not dive into fantasy. Last year was just mainly dark romance. So, like, dark romance and thrillers. So this year, I fell in love with fluffy romances, just fantasy, just like the whole spectrum of reading. Like, I've dived into each, what's it called? Each genre. Like, I even read 1941 or 1949, the George Orwell book. Once again, put it here, editing me. And then I also got Animal Farm, also by George Orwell. I also have The Handmaid's Tale that I want to read too, but I also just found out that there was a second book to that as well. I'm finding out a lot that there are books, there are like sequels or like sequels to the sequel in books. Like books that I thought were just like a standalone. I'm finding out there's a second book to it. Or books that I just thought that were a duology. Actually, there's like, it's a whole series. So, girl, that's a lot to catch up on. But yeah, it's been a little update. Yeah. And what else to say? I also got new reading headphones. Best headphones to exist. They're the J-Lab headphones. I don't know what else to say. They're J-Lab and they're sage green and beautiful, and I love them. And I got them during Prime Day. And they're noise canceling, and they have a movie mode, and I'm obsessed with them. So yeah, if you guys need good headphones, get these. But yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Bye.